Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to this edition of From the Head of Holler. I'm Val, naturally. It's probably the first time most of you have seen me because most of my videos I'm behind the camera. That's my natural spot. This is not, so I'm not used to this. But I wanted to come to y'all today and shoot a little quick video on the fire cider that I started December 3rd. And this stuff has been sitting on my kitchen counter ever since. And when you take this lid off, I mean, it really makes the entire kitchen, smell hot. So, quick review. Some of the stuff that I put in here was lemon juice, horseradish, oregano, thyme, apple cider vinegar, store-bought and homemade. I put onions. I peeled and chopped up fresh ginger. There's a bunch of turmeric in here. Those big, beautiful jalapenos that I had. A ton of garlic. Some dried orange slices from dehydrating last Christmas, wild rose hips that I picked and had dehydrated, some chamomile, oregano and thyme, all from my Cannon sister's garden, white clover that I picked, and some mint. And I put all of that in here, and it's been working ever since. And so we're going to take this evening and strain out all of the pulp out of it and be left with the fire cider. I won't waste the pulp. I'll actually take that and run it through probably either a food processor or a blender and powder it up. Strain it again, get as much of the moisture out. And then I'll put that on parchment in my dehydrator and dehydrate that up. And then grind it with a spice grinder for powder. Because there's a lot of really good stuff in here. And it can be used for other things. It can be used in marinades for your meats and stuff. Anybody that enjoys an alcoholic beverage, it can be stuck in a Bloody Mary. It's really good also, that powder is, to put in when you're making bone broth, like with your chickens and turkeys and things of that nature, beef. You can even put it in some Mexican food. It's got some heat to it, so you can use it for that. You can sprinkle it on mustard greens. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. So, but back to the fire cider part. Some people, what is fire cider? Well, fire cider is a natural antibiotic and antiviral tonic that's you make for your own general well-being. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It has antioxidants in it. It's got capsaicin, so there's the benefits of that. It can be used to invigorate your system. It can be used to ward off colds and flus, ease sinus congestion. It can be used to aid in digestion. It's basically just to help enhance your body's own natural defenses. Please, please, please do your own research when it comes to this. Do not go by what I say. Do your own research and make your own decisions. Because like I said in the first video, I'm no doctor and I'm no herbalist. I'm just a hillbilly up a holler who done a bunch of reading on the interwebs and decided this was what we were going to use for me and my family. Leslie and I take 1 tablespoon of this a day, and later on in the video when I strain this one, I will sample it for you all and let you know exactly how this one tastes. This is the last of what we're taking right now, and that's why I'm straining this now, because as you can see, it's about time to. And when we take this in the mornings, it takes an entire glass of water to get it down, but I prefer not to mix this and then have to drink a whole glass of water that tastes like this. I just take a shot of it and then have the ice water afterwards. So I'm going to move the camera and get set up, and we're going to get to straining this. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so I'm going to strain it out into this bowl using this. And as it fills up from straining, I'll put the pulp over into this. As you can see, all this is an old unsewn Gerber diaper that was only used as a burp cloth, but I've had literally now for 13 years. See, these hold up better than anything. And I use this to strain. You can see this is what strains elderberries and fire ciders and jellies and all that kind of thing. So, here we go. Notice I didn't take this off until I was ready to do this, because let me tell you, I'm going to get my sinuses opened right here, right now. Let me get up here and see if y'all can see down in there. Let's look down in there. I don't know how well y'all can see that I'm standing on a step ladder to do this. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I can smell it. Can you smell what Val has pickled? So, here we go. We're going to get us up a big old thing of this, and we're going to put this through. Oh, it's falling out everywhere. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit of ginger. I'm scared to touch that. Alright, we got it. Okay. So now we're going to press on this. I wanted to get a little bit of the matter out of it before I actually turn that jug up over this strainer. So, whew! If any of you have any sinus congestion, I'm telling you. Of course, straining this is an exercise in the sinus congestion, but taking it, it helps so much. So, we got our first little bit. Dump. Now, here we go. Y'all, pray for me here that I don't drop this. Oh, sweet mercy. Woo, hallelujah. Any of y'all know me personally know I have severe allergies. I'm on allergy medicine 365 days a year, and half the year I'm on 2 different allergy medicines. I take several nasal sprays and do sinus rinses. I've had several sinus surgeries. So, when I tell you this opens up your nose passages, I ain't lying. Whew, bless it. It's something. So, I'll take the back of my, let's get this all mashed out here. Because what I'd like to do, and what have I done with it? Lord, I've done lost stuff. First video really trying to follow up on a full project, and I've done lost stuff. Alright. So, let's put this over here. Where, oh, where did my cannon funnel go? There's one of them. I'm going to take this half-gallon jar here. And yeah, there's still little bits of stuff down in here, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I don't need it pure clear, because I know what's in it and I know it's going to help me. So. Glad I picked the half-gallon jar. Because looky there. This might actually get me through the winter. So, we're going to take this out. And listen, with the turmeric in this cloth will be brightly colored where the plant matter sits. I'm going to try to get a little bit more of the liquid out before doing the full squeeze. Don't turn over. Yeah, this is going to work good. So, as you can see, there's the rose hips. I hope this is showing up. I'm telling you, my head ain't been this open and, well, since my last sinus surgery. Whew. I think this is going to be stronger than last year's batch. Dang it. Actually, not I think, I know. I know. So, I'm going to let this drain for a while because I got a pretty good stream coming out from the bottom of it. And before I turn that over into here and we get the last batch out. So, once I get through all this, and we have this to the point of putting the pulp in here and the rest of it in here, I'll bring y'all back. Alright y'all, we're back. That didn't take as long as what I thought it would. As you can see, I've got all the pulp here in this piece of fabric. And at first here, I'm just going to squeeze it and twist and get some of this out. I figure I'm going to get every little bit out of this I possibly can. Considering that I took weeks and weeks to make the vinegar that went in this. Don't worry about the dark spots. That's elderberry stain from when I made elderberry juice. That's another video and adventure. But by the time I made the vinegar and then made the fire cider, there's a lot of time and effort that went into this, and I want every daggone drop of it I can get. So I'm going to squeeze it like this for a while, and then I'm going to probably fashion something up on my kitchen cabinets tonight and let this hang like a jelly bag so I can get every little bit of it out. I don't know, I might. And then again, I might just take it and whiz it up and then strain it again. Probably be my best bet. You can see there's still quite a bit of stuff in there. So, anywho, I'm going to keep a squeezing on this. Don't you look how yellow that is already? It's that turmeric. Turmeric is a natural dye. And I'm pressing on this as I'm twisting that cloth. I'm twisting and squeezing. Twisting and squeezing. Anyway, I'll keep this up for a little while and pour this on in. Yep, we're going to have a full half gallon. Boy, I like that. I'm excited about that. That'll last us the rest of the winter, no problem. Anyway, I'll bring you back in just a few. Alright, we got the food processor out. I've squeezed and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed, and we're going to dump this pulp. I got to remember, and I don't remember doing this step last time, and the reason I don't is because last time I ran it through the food processor before I fermented it completely. So that's why I don't remember doing it this way. So, let's see if I got this bad daddy on here. Oh, yeah. God bless America. Yeah. Whew. I thought it was bad squeezing it out. This is even more. We'll be back in just a second. Okay. We have strained all of the fire cider. We have taken the pulp, ran it through the, squeezed it, ran it through the food processor, squeezed it again, and I have that set up over here with my little cabinet rig, and I'm going to let that drip. And we got a half a gallon of fire cider. You can see as it settles, the sediment comes down, and we shake it every morning. That way you get an even distribution. I had this little bit left here, and like I told you, I'm going to take a drink of this and show you all. I'm telling you, I wish I had smell-o-vision, because that is loud. I mean, it's like, if things that smell could scream, this would be screaming right now. So, Val from Val Holler. Make your own decisions on what you do for your family. This is what I do for mine. Have a good one.